But it doesn't mean that you have to stand in front of this. No, there is always this. But that, it's like there's no PowerPoint presentations. All they do is say welcome, because they are the ones that know. And then you'll pass it about your ambitions. I will pass it to JD, and then after we get
Well, good afternoon to the class of 2025. Welcome to all of you who are here with us in person. Welcome to those of you who are watching us live. We are waiting for you to join the group and to join the LCC community, so that we are all united and we can have as much of a normal academic year eventually as possible, because that is the ultimate dream and reality of when LCC is at its best. So before we begin with all the official welcomes, let me call on stage the key people who made sure you are here today, who were along with you on your journey through the admission process. So let me welcome our admissions director, Jd Miniger,
So welcome. On behalf of Admissions Office, I want to say welcome to LCC International University, and you are heroes. And you read so many emails, you follow so much information, and we tried our best to think what works best for you, and we tried to put everything so that you would not get lost, but I guess that was not possible. But you made it here. Some of you are still at home, and I hope that you will be able to get here. But enjoy this day, get to know more and more people, and get the best things out of this orientation and the beginning of your school year. So welcome.
And just on behalf of all the admissions counselors who are working with you, going through calls, through trauma and stress, we really are enjoying the fact that you have persevered up to this moment and you are here, whether it's online or not. And we just wish you to enjoy this day and enjoy the start of your academic journey at LCC.
huge thanks to our admission colleagues who only the children. And of course today is both exciting day for them, but it's also a sad day because today they will be passing you on onto the Student Life Department, onto the entire LCC community, and they will open a blank page and they will start with a new recruitment cycle, getting students who will start LCC experience in January, and also others who will be joining us for the next fall. So, let me now invite on the stage our president, Dr. Marlene Wall, who will be welcoming you as the class of 2025.
Wow, this is the best. Welcome to LCC International University from all of the countries that you're from. Wow, I am so happy to see you. I will have a very difficult time, however, learning to know you only by your eyes. So someday, in the hopefully not too distant future, we will see your full face. But right now, because I'm up here and no one else is, I'm going to take a photo. Yay! Super! So, that will be on Facebook in, 5 minutes. Welcome to LCC. We believe you've made the right decision and the best decision for a future because of the kind of school that we are. LCC is not the same as every other university. You probably can already tell that. When we talk about LCC and we think about who our professors are, who our staff members are, who our students are, we don't even know what country is the home country. Because there are so many countries represented here. Of course, we are thrilled and excited and happy to be in Klaipėda, Lithuania. But we're also sort of in Ukraine. Yeah. And we're kind of also in the United States. And we're kind of also in, pick another country and another country. So it's that beautiful blend of this community that makes us so unique. I want to just share the mission statement of LCC. This is a statement that you may hear or see many, many times in the next 4 years. And even if you don't see the whole sentence, you will hear phrases from that mission statement. This sentence is why we are here. LCC International University provides Christian liberal arts education within a diverse learning community that transforms people for servant leadership. That, I could talk about every single word in that sentence for an hour. We will not do that today, but let me just talk a little bit about some of the key concepts, the key distinctives that come from that statement and that are part of what you will experience at LCC. So, the first word is Christian. Okay, We're a Christian university, and I'm guessing that probably everyone in this room wonders their own wonder about what that means. For some, it might be a thing that they've heard about before. For others, it's like, I don't even know what that means. What does it mean, Christian university? Here's what we believe it means. LCC, as a Christian university, ensures that we are teaching through a Christian worldview. So when you are learning and studying in the class, when you are learning and engaging outside of class, there is a foundation that comes from the Christian worldview. That's why we are people of integrity. That's why we believe in ethical values and principles. And so it's the values orientation that gives us that foundation, But there's also another dimension, and there's no coercion. We love you from any background, but we are also excited about the person of Jesus Christ. If that doesn't make sense to you today, no worries. But we want to introduce you to people in that community as Christians, and we're excited to be able to live together in that kind of a community with that kind of worldview. The next phrase is liberal arts, and I'm not going to take all the time to explain that, but what I do like to use is the letter T to describe what we hope you become when you leave, by the time you leave. We want to ensure that 4 years from now, when you graduate, that you leave as T-shaped graduates. T-shaped. The vertical bar is what you will be studying in your discipline. What is your major? International business, psychology, communication, international relations and development, English language and literature, theology. Those intensive courses will help prepare you as a strong professional in those areas. But if you were only a strong professional in those areas, you would leave here as a toothpick. My favorite word in Lithuanian, dantų krapštuki, if you know Lithuanian. That's my little word. So, at LCC, we do not want our graduates and our alumni to be toothpicks. That's why we talk about the crossbar. And the crossbar of the letter T is the thing that really sets LCC apart. You could go to many universities and get a business degree. You could go to many universities and get a psychology degree. But at LCC, you leave here as critical thinkers, as people who know how to communicate confidently in written or in spoken form. You are people who know how to engage with different cultures. Holy cow, I mean, look at this amazing room. You will be a person who enters the world better prepared because of that liberal arts educational background at LCC. We believe that. The third point, we are an international university. Okay, well that's so obvious. But it's not accidental. It's not like, oh wow, we've got another country here? Oh, whoa, that's crazy. No, it is intentional because we believe that a graduate, a citizen of the world is best prepared by living in that global community, even during the educational time of their life. So, when we think about LCC graduates going out and making an impact in the world, it's because the world is here. And so when you leave, you can probably do couch surfing all around the world because you'll know friends everywhere. That's pretty cool. Now, we say we're international, absolutely we are, but the style of education is North American. So, it's part of why we have English, but it's not the only reason we have English. I mean, English isn't owned by North America. But the North American style, and I'm going to even put the next word on there already, is very relational. The North American style of education means that professors and students are often in conversation with each other. You are in conversation with me. When you see me in the hallway, I am Marlene. I am rarely Dr. Wall, because we are together in the learning process. I know that I will learn probably more from you than you would ever learn from me if I were in the classroom. So it's that relational model where we are on the same level as learners and even as teachers. And that is often associated with that North American small classroom sizes, interaction, both in the classroom and decidedly outside of the classroom. So when you live in the residence halls here, that's not just a place for a bed. There's so much more that is part of that experience, and that also makes up part of this North American style. And the very last item is the word philanthropic. That relates to money. LCC is a philanthropic institution. Many of you have received financial aid. Many of you have received scholarships. The money that is helping students to be at LCC, that money comes from people, individuals. A grandmother in Santa Barbara, California. A young couple in Vancouver, British Columbia. Those people who have never seen you have given money for you because we believe it's so important that you are able to be here and not worry about the cost. And so as a philanthropic institution, we also promote volunteerism. We want you to give back and to give to society. We love seeing the activism in our student body. And so that kind of philanthropic volunteer spirit is very much a part of the LCC identity. So, we'll stop there. All of that to say, I'm unusual. If you ask me, Marlene, where are you from? I always have this complicated answer. I was born in Montevideo, Uruguay, in South America. I am a Canadian citizen. My passport has always only been Canadian. I graduated from high school in Asunción, Paraguay. I lived in the United States for all of my education and the beginning of my professional career. And now I've just started my 20th year at LCC. So if you want to count all the years, I'm 23. So yeah, do the math. But I say that just to let you know that for me, LCC feels like home. Everyone can feel at home in this kind of a unique international community. So I welcome you home. This will be home for the next 4 years. And now it's my privilege to welcome my colleague, Dr. Jd Miniger, our Academic Vice President.
There's always a procedure of removing masks before anything else. Thank you, Marlene, for the introduction. My name is Jd Miniger. I'm the Academic Vice President at LCC. We'll do introductions quickly. I have been at LCC now for nearly 15 years. Kind of blows my mind, but it is the case. I have been the Academic Vice President for the last 4.5 years. Hopefully, at some point during your 4 years, I'll have the opportunity to be in the classroom with you. While my work is to sit in the office over there and make sure that our academics function smoothly, it is my passion to be with all of you in a teaching setting. So I think I speak for all of the rest of the faculty then as well when I say that this is why they are here. This is why they work at LCC, for the opportunity to be with all of you. To learn from you, as Marlene was saying, but to teach to you and to teach for you. That's what we're here for. So welcome to the LCC academic community. We're incredibly excited to get started with you. Marlene did a great job already of explaining some of what LCC means. I will thankfully have the opportunity to speak to all of you later in the fall in your first year seminar sessions about what liberal arts education means in the broad sense, and we can get into more details about that. For right now, I want to introduce you to the LCC academic experience with just one word: attention. Attention is what we will strive to give you at every possible moment. Right? Attention in the classroom to you individually. Attention to your needs and to your interests as well. Right? But this is also then a two-way street. What we expect is your attention then in return. We are a university, for example, that requires that you come to class. Right? That it's not a correspondence event, right? But one in which you are actively engaged in your own education. Right? What is best for you in terms of education is what you can own for yourself. Right? And so we're going to be there every step of the way. We want to know your name. We want to know your story. Right? At LCC, students are not numbers. Right? They're not flags either. Right? As Marlene said, it is a unique place with unique stories that every individual, every one of you has that. Right? So we're interested in that, and we're interested in you having an individual voice. And so for us to help you develop that, we will give you our care and attention, and hopefully, in order to gain it back, you will give us that as well. Right? In other words, attention to your own choices that you make and attention to your own coursework, as well as the many, many wonderful opportunities you'll have living in the dorms, staying up till I don't know what time of night, and doing everything else with your friends. The social element of LCC is surely as important as the academic parts of it too. So there are great academic resources at LCC, whether it's the library, which has a very unique collection of English language books for this region, or whether it is your instructors, all highly qualified, all highly eager and passionate to teach in the classroom, whether it's the unique community around you, people. There are incredible resources here. Use them. You've got 4 years to figure it out. There are going to be joys, there are going to be struggles, but use the opportunity, the resources that you have here. Right? That is absolutely my wish for you as we get started. I think that probably does it. The rest of it is getting everything moving. So good luck, all of you. I look forward to meeting you.
Thank you. So you are getting a glimpse into the not so distant future when you will be wearing gowns and saying goodbye to this place, and those 4 years will, 4, 3, 5 years will fly by fast. And as you will be learning today from our senior students, from faculty and staff, you will be encouraged to treasure every day and to make LCC experience truly count. But today is all about you and us getting to know you, but also for you getting to know each other. So, the class of 2025. We have 175 new students. Not all of them, not all of you are on campus yet, but we're definitely excited about each one of you. Your class comes from 33 different countries. So the entire LCC community now represents 54 different countries around the world, and all continents, except for Antarctica, all are represented here. So with last year's prime students, who will still be freshmen this year, we are saying that the freshman class is over 200, so 205. So we are excited about this whole group of you. A bit of statistics. So male and female ratio, which kind of stays the same over the years. So 37 to 62%. Lithuanians versus international students. Lithuanian number isn't as large, yet we are in Lithuania. But as our president mentioned, we are an international university and Lithuania is our base and home. But LCC is all about the diversity. And then if we look at EU, non-EU country percentage, you'll see that the number increases a bit, and there are 33 students coming from within the European Union countries, and the majority, 81%, are coming from outside Europe. Hello, yes. Give greetings to mom, say you're safe and you're enjoying the opening session. So, now we'll try to be doing some movement and welcoming each one of you. So we'll have flags of each country that you guys represent. And when your country is called, please stand up so we can clap and wave at you. For those who are watching us live from home, yes, do stand up, even though we don't see you, but we are cheering for you. Okay, now there's some movement going on in the audience. Good. All right, everyone is ready? Yay. Afghanistan, 3 freshmen from Afghanistan. So the cheering truly goes to these students who are in extraordinary conditions now in their home country as they're trying to get out. One of those students is in Indonesia, also will be trying to get him out to come here, but they are amidst us. Albania. You're not one and only, so you're joining the Albanian community, and welcome here. Faleminderit, right? That's for you. Armenia. Lcc. Belarus. And we're so happy you are with us. Brazil. Next door to Brazil, so that's easy to come here. So truly, yay to you for being the risk taker and making it all the way here. United Kingdom. Cameroon, 1. Still in route, other than you, but we'll have to see. China. Honduras. And right now we have 3 students from Honduras, so yes, the numbers keep growing. India. One of these students just applied for visa today, so they are en route and will be joining us hopefully soon enough. Iraq. The student is still, we'll start to get online. Kazakhstan. Kyrgyzstan. There was always a competition between Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. Which one is winning in numbers? Kyrgyzstan. Well done. And for those who are watching Eurovision, this is start feeling now. How many votes go to which country? We can do this together. And for those who will see in May, we were watching it together. Kosovo. We're cheering for the students who are watching us live. Latvia. Moldova. Montenegro. We'll have late arrivals or arrivals in the spring. Conditions for travel aren't easy these days. Nepal. They also submitted their applications for visa today, so soon enough they'll be with us. Nigeria. Russia. Serbia. Syria. The student is now in India, getting closer. So Sri Lanka. Tajikistan. Tanzania. We need to start counting the kilometers of who made it further, right? Okay, that will be another competition. Turkey. Ukraine. U.S. and Uzbekistan. Watching us online in Vietnam. All right, so now you saw where your classmates are coming from, so make sure you need everyone representing those 33 countries. That's your checklist for the year, one of them. If we look at the majors that you guys have chosen, and we know that some of you will make there will be change of mind, and that is absolutely fine, but majority of you are in business. Then international relations and development follows next, contemporary communication. 16% are majoring in psychology, and then we have English language and literature, and theology, as always, is our smallest group, but many of you will be taking classes within the theology department, so that is always a huge group of students and our faculty members as well. Now, who are we? So we'll continue doing some exercises. So first of all, I'll ask all freshmen to stand up. Good. So the way we'll do it now, so we'll see who speaks the biggest number of languages. So if English is the only language you know, so if you know only one language, you may sit down. Okay. The group is standing. If you know two languages, if you speak two languages, please sit down. So English and one more, right? Obviously. Okay. Wow. Still, majority of you are standing. If you speak three languages, you may sit down. Okay. Now the fun begins. This is amazing. This is kind of giving heads up for those who want to learn new languages. There are many languages in the mix, so you just find the right language and the right student who can teach you that. All right, so we are down at 3 languages, now 4. If you speak 4 languages, please sit down. Okay, yes, we still have people standing. Good. Okay, can you sit? Okay. Now, please list the languages that you speak.
I speak English, Georgian, my name is Tom, Russian, a little bit of Turkish, German.
Amazing.
I speak Lithuanian, Russian, Polish, German, and English. Russian, Italian, English,
if you're standing up, we'll now see how many siblings you have, or whether you are the only child in the family. So if you are the only child in the family, you may sit down. Yeah, I think your parents probably are crying the most today, right? And this is the hardest day for them. If any parents are watching, we promise we will take good care of your kids, and they will be building their own lives here. All right, if you are from the family where you have a brother or sister, so 2 kids in the family, you may sit down. All right. 3 kids in the family. Please sit down. 3 kids in the family. Okay. Good. Okay. 4 kids in the family. Wonderful. Last year it was what? Last year I think it was 10 or 11. So let's see what we'll have this year. So we had 3, right? 4. We had 4 already. So 5 kids in the family. Wow, you guys are sitting down. 5 kids, amazing, and we still have people standing. So how many kids in your family? 6. 6? Yay, good. Are you the youngest? Middle. Okay, so your family is doing okay. All right. You?
9.
9 kids. And are you in the middle, youngest, oldest?
I'm
4. Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. 8. Okay. Oh, sorry. Come on, I missed it. I'm sorry. 8 kids. Okay. So 8 and 8. You guys are the youngest. Or are you? Okay. Yeah. No, I think so. The youngest probably they would not let you go away to Lithuania. All right, any children of LCC alumni, please stand up. Yes. Anna, your mom graduated which year?
96.
90. No. I know, unfortunately, not 96. Yeah, she was, I think, maybe 99, 98. And, sorry? Okay, okay, we'll still have that line. So now it's children of alumni. So if your mom or dad graduated from LCC, you're standing, right? So who, was it your mom or dad? Both, okay, that's amazing. And what about you?
My sister is 24.
Okay, so you'll need to stand for the other category. So welcome to, well, I mean, it's been already, I think, maybe 5th or 6th year when we start seeing the children of our graduates coming back, and that's exciting. But now, if you have your sister or brother who is either studying or has finished LCC already, now stand up. Okay, so here is more. Sometimes, brothers or sisters want to go as far away from where their brother or sisters, went. But when it's all about LCC, there's no better place. So, well done. Good choice. Welcome to each one of you. All right. LCC Moose basketball players, please stand up. Thank you. And we also have soccer team, but I think that they will only be making their selections in September. Sorry? So just watch out. The vaccination center will be moving out. We'll have our Michelson Centers back for all the games. So this is when they'll be coming and cheering for all of the sports teams. All right, if you have spent at least 2 months outside of your home country in your life, if you spent 2 months outside of your home country, please stand up. So you guys have lived somewhere else, you spend extended time somewhere else. So this, you feel like a fish in your ocean, traveling internationally internationally living somewhere else. Welcome. If you are a Flex alum, if you have studied as an exchange student in the U.S., we're holding the big group at LCC. We have our own Flex community, so it's nice to see new students joining that. If you have attended SLI, our Summer Language Institute, please stand up. Anyone? Okay, maybe they're standing behind their screens, right? Because you have it. And if this is your first time to Lithuania, please. Welcome so much. As a Lithuanian, I do hope my home country welcomes you and you do feel at home here. You may be seated. You will all be taking intro to Lithuanian with the best instructor ever. So enjoy your time here and enjoy LCC. And okay, the last time, is there anyone for whom this is the first time outside your home country? All right, welcome to all of you once again, and now I'm passing the mic to Kaylee, and you are taking the lead on it.
Hi everyone, welcome to LCC. As everyone else has already mentioned, we are so excited to have you here, especially after all of the uncertainty of the last year and COVID. And all of the COVID regulations and processes that we've been working through. I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for your patience this morning as we kind of worked through our own kinks, trying to get you guys registered in our system so we knew your COVID status. But yeah, we have been so looking forward to you coming, and we're so excited for this year ahead. I do want to quickly introduce the FYS leaders. To you all as a group. You've probably already met your FYS leader. But if all the FYS leaders would stand up, please do that. So, and there is someone who has a birthday today, and FYS staff. It's Victoria. When you see Victoria around later today, make sure you wish her a very happy birthday. So those are your FYS leaders. You have your own leader, but anyone in the red shirt will be happy to help you if you have questions or are not sure where you need to go today. Just flag one of us down and we'll be happy to help. So speaking of groups, you should already know your group, and your group number or your group letter is on your name tag. So that will be your group throughout this whole semester during your FYS class. So don't be afraid to get to know your fellow classmates and your fellow freshmen. I'm going to ask Grantis if he will take a picture of all of you guys. So if everyone will smile big underneath your mask and wave at Grantis, we'll do that real quick. He's getting ready. I sprung this on him. Okay.
Take a couple pictures, actually.
He'll take a couple pictures, so hold your pose.
1, 2, and that's good. Yeah, good.
Great. Awesome. Okay, so we are going to move right along to our next session, which is lunch. I know everyone's excited for that. And we're going to dismiss you by your FYS groups. And on your way out, Marlene has some very special pins that she will be giving you. So make sure as you exit, you come down these stairs and out with Marlene.
I'm just going to say one thing about what this is. So the class of 2025, that's you, and that is you for the rest of your life. So even when you graduate, and 22 years later, when did you finish LCC? Well, we were the class of 2025. So to help you remember that, a pin.
Yes, so you don't forget, make sure you pick up your pin from Marlene as you head out. And your FYS leaders will lead you to where you're going to eat lunch. hopefully you guys will enjoy eating outside. The rain has stopped. So I will go ahead and dismiss you by group. So make sure you stay with your FYS group. Do not leave without them. And then after that, your FYS leaders will tell you where to go for the rest of the day. Again, welcome. We're so excited you're here. So we will start with Group A. You can go ahead and head out. Group A, Lovina. Oh, also, there are 2 tables set up for food out in the alumni gallery. You can go to both tables. Don't get stuck going to just one table. There are 2. Okay, how about we do Group C next? Group C. Okay, Group E. Group E. You want to go next? I'm trying to do this randomly.
Should we go out the other door? Should we take a few classes that way?
They're sitting in their classes.
They can eat outside.
We're outside.
Should we take a couple of classes out there?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
I think it could work.
Yeah. Okay, so all groups that I'm going to call now need to go out this way. And I believe Group F was flashing, requesting to go next. So Group F can go next. Go this way. Down here, so you can get your pin from Marlene.
That's where we're doing that. The next one. Okay, come quick. There you go. Oh, where are we? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, how about Group K? I'm gonna correct. Get up and ready, and you'll go out this way. I'm going to go Group J. Group J can go next.
Do the next one the other direction. Should we go the other direction now for another one?
Yeah,
Because it's crowded there now.
yeah. This is a great system.
Yep.
I'll change. Let's see. Who's left? So many. So many. I'm going to go
The
with.
first row already has it.
Oh, the first row does?
Yeah, I gave it to
Oh, okay. Great. Then why don't you guys go ahead and go? You have your pins. Okay, how about group I? Group I? Come down this way where Marlene is.
There you go. There you go.
Has group B gone yet? Go for it, group B.
Oh my word, I'm so glad you're here. Oh my goodness. What country did you stand up for? Oh, that was you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you. There you go.
Is group E gone? Did I call on group E? Yeah, apparently. What are you? H. H? Okay, group H.
Oh, now that side is stuck. So now we can change sides.
Yeah, okay. Group H. Maybe go this way.
There's definitely space.
Okay.
So much space.
Awesome.
Liliana, are you the only one left? Great. You guys know follow this group out. Enjoy your lunch.
Oh, no, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Except you guys are facing a little flat. Yes. Very well.
Hi. It was not on the list. Yes. Okay. Liliana, what's your group number?
Yes, I know where they are.
Yeah, I will do Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah. You know where they are?
Very nice.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you use all four at 2:30 as well?
Good.
Lights.
Not today.
Okay, I'll move on then. So
Okay.
that's clear stage. You just want the one?
Yeah.
The other?